Also, this is the day that I got new glasses. So if my eyes aren't tracking properly, that could be the reason for that, too. I don't know. Anyway, let's get started. Let's go find Alan. Oh dear. I didn't turn my model back on. There we go. Okay. All right. All right, well. Let's get this going. The hell? Why do I have to do this again? The fuck? It's weird. Not sure why I had to do that. It's gonna get upset if the game told me that I needed to restart or something, because that would have been very unfortunate for me and for everybody involved. But no, it doesn't seem like we have to do that. So that's good. I have pretzels here, but I don't like them. They're not very good. No, not very good. It'll probably make for a horrible mic sound. I'm so sorry I just did that to you. All right. Okay. So let's we were doing something. What were we doing again? Oh, right. We were trying to rescue Alan. And we got a key. Oh, we never did figure out what this is all about, did we? Yeah, I don't know what this is about. There's an octagon, a triangle. That's a hexagon. My bad. There's a hexagon, a triangle, and a 1 line. But I don't know what that's signifying, so... I also don't see anything, like, hexagonal anywhere. So it either means another location, or we just, like, can't find it right now. I mean, I could also just be bad at finding it. That's fine, too. Is this the fuse that we got from that guy? Oh, we did. We got Casey. Casey gave us the fuse. I forgot about that.
Anderson, good news, bad news.
Oh, dear.
Get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Oh, God, of course. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be?
Okay. More coming down.
Oh, I'm running out of batteries. Shit.
Steady.
We need to be careful. That drowned guy is around here somewhere. Oh, I think I see him coming in. Are they coming into focus now? There we go. There we go. All right.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
I'll wait here.
I like how Casey was just like, I'll wait here. He's not going to bother with this bullshit. Then again, he is also injured, so it's probably better that he doesn't bother with this bullshit. Because then he could get even more injured, so. It's probably better for his health that he just kind of stays there. So maybe the octagon is... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. I'll figure out that octagon line thing.
Anderson, over here. Got a little cramped in that closet.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well.
Oh.
Ringleaders of the cult of the tree. Don't
Well,
let your guard down.
yeah, we figured that much out already.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have bureau gear.
The lake house?
engineered to
What
fight
is
this
that?
threat. It's stored in the back lot. We were setting it up.
What
with
is the lake house?
We have
Are you
light
not going to
arrays,
tell us what that is?
etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up. to
Oh,
study
that
the effects
thing.
of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the shadow.
Oh.
Lost a lot of agents.
Well, that's not
I
good.
got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the luck and probability department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Yeah, we've been through the luck and probability department. There was some interesting things going on there. Alright, what's in here? I was able to unlock it for some reason. Oh. Now there must be some... Oh, hello. Research proposal. Alan Wake and cult connections. Summary. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of the deaths found in the writings of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult, at least there is no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the same organization branding themselves as a cult with direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in. I propose this is not a coincidence and would like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. See file 1454-35-26 for full proposal. Emergency Incident Report. The Lake House. Research Facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake. WA has been compromised. Cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont, and Dr. Marmont, head of operations at the Lake House. The facility itself was reported to be in a damaged state, with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area requiring all available resources. There's a fly around. He's being rude. I think you can see my... Okay, there we go. Investigation and containment is not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The investigations department has no knowledge of the lake house's recent research or projects were due to worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Seems like some bad stuff's going down at that lake house. So... Oh, hello. Hold on. Memory loss. The battle to regain your mind. Experience of time and other neuroscience breakthroughs. Tricksters and falsehoods. Communion and testimonies. Sightings under the lens. Don't forget. A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. That's probably our password, but not really sure what it pertains to. Do not microwave whole fish. I should not have to say this. Mulligan owes me $20 and refuses to pay it back. I suggest we dock his pay for that amount, plus interest, and add it directly into my paycheck. Deputy Thornton. Thornton doesn't remember I already paid him back buying him lunch months ago, so don't listen to him. And definitely do not touch my pay, or I swear to God I'll sue. Deputy Mulligan. Reminder, the front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business, and remember to wash your coffee mugs. Hey y'all, I missed the sync on Deerfest safety prep last time. Any updates? What's the latest on crowd control? Whoever put bayonets in the suggestion box was clearly kidding, right? Right? Barb. Security measures. I understand there's a need to keep the arrested folks under lock and key, but who the hell is the paranoid madman who decided we needed every other door in our facility to be geared with the latest high-tech, top security nonsense? That stuff's not safe. One power outage and these locks aren't budging. I warned you about this half a dozen times now. Don't blame me when you're locked in with no way out. That's pretty ironic. We're going to go to a quick ad break. We'll be back in a minute and 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. All right, I am back. I hope that you enjoyed your ads and the sound of that LaCroix opening. That was a good sound. Okay, so it seems like our combination lock is written on those post-its. But I don't quite get it. I don't think. I'm wondering if it has to do with these, like, these spines. I don't know. It's a 3-digit code. And I figure these spines mean something, right? What? A, B, C. Huh? Hmm. I don't. Hmm. I don't know. That doesn't really seem very intuitive to me. I may have to look that one up. Hmm. I think we're gonna have to look that one up. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, alright. That was an easy puzzle, but it was also one that I probably would not have figured out without really thinking about it. But it looks like it had to do with the way those books are arranged, those 3 books. Nice. We got a pump action shot. Oh, no, we don't. We gotta be going off to the inventory screen, or we gotta store something in a shoebox somewhere. So let's go do that, I guess. Okay, let's put that over there somewhere. And then maybe put this over here somewhere.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Nice. Alright, we got the pump-action shotgun. Okay, I think we're ready to go into the holding cells now.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wait will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Hello, Mel. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Garia. The area inhabited by Gary. I don't know who Gary is, but that's the area. Okay, the reason why I came down here was because I think before we proceed, we should probably look up how to open that cult box, because I don't really know how. Yeah. Okay, well, this just tells us the code. It doesn't tell us how to get it, so I'm just gonna guess that it's nonsense. I have no idea how I was supposed to figure that out. Beware of the cult of the tree. Well, they're all safely locked away downstairs. Thank you very much. Why can't I? Yeah. What the hell? Oh, I didn't quick slot this shotgun yet. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we can leave now. Let's voyage on upstairs. Alright, buddy boy.
Need the key.
Oh, that's lame. Hey, there's Alan Wake.
Saga, do you have it?
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Oh?
Yes, I promise.
There's something
But we're
unsettling
out of
about this
time.
scene. I don't know if I
Hurry.
trust it. Oh?
Give it to him.
is he talking about? Oh, Christ! I think we found Mr. Scratch. I think we found Mr. Scratch.
Shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so I was right. I was right. He was pretending to be Wake.
How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first.
Imagine pretending to be awake. So rude. Right? Alright, we need to be starting these up. Shit.
He's too fast.
Alright, we, Shit. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh my god, he's so mad. He's so mad and so fast.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first.
Oh, fuck, of
FBC
course.
generator cubes.
God, the FBC and their fucking power cores, man. Alright, we gotta figure out some way to stun this guy or stop him or, I don't know, something. Alright, buddy, how do we stop you? The light is not working. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just try our best. I don't really know. He called me a cow? That's kind of rude, actually.
I need more time.
What if I... Maybe if I use, like, a flare? Let's try using a flare. Okay, no. Flares, do not repel this man. And we were not able to get that open in time. We gotta figure out some way. Alright, what do we have? What do we have at our disposal? We have this cubes. We have the containment cage. And we have whatever these things are that are just everywhere. I don't know what these are. Can I shoot him? Maybe? What about flashbangs? No, no flashbangs. Maybe flashbangs? Okay, okay, yeah, he murdered me. Well, that was a shock. Alright. So this man is immune to any kind of light, except for the FBC cube lights.
It's Scratch. He was
Oh,
pretending
God.
to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch
Jesus,
is here.
stop hitting me in the face.
How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
Alright, so... I don't think we primed that one. Alright, we gotta figure out...
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here.
Fuck.
But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
Okay, maybe I can try... Let me try shooting him. I haven't actually tried damaging this guy. Okay, we can damage him. So we can do that much. And then he does something? I really don't know what that is that he's doing right now. Okay, whatever it is, it let me do the cube, so... Oh, okay, I'm dead. I guess it doesn't matter. Hey, but we figured something out there. All right. So I mean, oh shit. All right. I mean, if this is the case, I really don't see any reason not to just go full on guns blasting, you know?
But the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here.
There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, one's done.
2 more to go.
So is that him healing? What is that? Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay, great. I want to be able to... I don't know. I want perfect financial security every month. We can't all get what we want, buddy. Oh shit, I missed. I also want to not be able to miss while streaming, but you know, sometimes things just kind of happen.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. Climb the main power core first. Glowing FCC generator.
Okay. Another cube done.
Core activated.
Only one left. Great.
Oh, fuck. I didn't expect him to do that shit.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here. Climb the 3 power cores.
Got it. Alright, we did it. I think we fucked that guy up. What? Return? What the fuck was that? What did he just do?
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
What did he just do? Oh, well, that's the end of that chapter. Oh, we got another lovely song. Oh my. Wait, why can you still hear me if I have it muted? Does it not actually mute?
I'm in the rain, trickling down. I'm the sickness of this town. I'm the ants inside your walls. The quiet knocking on your door. It's not your story.
Can you hear me? Oh yeah, you can.
Scratch out your words in the night. When the rider is in doubt, I turn to come out.
Well, this song's been a banger so far. Well, that was quite interesting, that. Okay. We learned some things. Let's take a moment to regroup here. Alright, we can't do any of those.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Oh. I didn't realize this was a thing I had to solve.
That's not right.
Okay, we still don't have anything on that.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At
Interesting.
least that makes sense.
We did already know that, though, Saga. That was a thing that we had already learned. Alright. Well, that didn't really illuminate a whole lot. We're going to listen to some manuscript pages while we be right back. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a minute and 30 seconds.
When the government seized the land around Cauldron Lake and set up their laboratory there, Ilmo Koskela knew they knew something. Together with his brother, they felt obliged to take a look inside. The Federal Bureau of Control's security was a joke. The Koskelas walked in delivering coffee. Back in Watery, they pored over the stack of files they grabbed.
Oh, that's
The
how they got
FBC
those
was
files.
researching something in the lake, something they called the Shadow. Everyone who went into the lake came back a monster. Hartman had gone into the lake. He'd come back bad. The FBC had captured him, interrogated him. Based on his ravings, Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake as far back as the 60s.
Oh.
She'd come back bad. The writer, Alan Wake, had gone into the lake. He'd faced Jagger, pushed some mystic light switch.
Wow,
into
I
the hole
can't
in
believe
the
I was
chest,
right.
flipped
This
the
thing
switch,
actually
and got
creates
rid of
two
her.
versions of everyone that goes
If
in that
Wake ever
lake.
came back, he was bound to be bad as well.
So that means that Thomas Zane might actually be a bad guy when he's in the dark place with Alan right now.
Bailey ran around the corner as the street lamps flickered
That's
and
crazy.
went off. It was in front of him, a glitching cloud, a dark, boiling monster. Looking at it felt like what a stroke must feel like. He was sick with fear. He fell. The dark presence ripped into him, swallowed him, filled his lungs and his brains with dark water. Bailey saw a snarling face in the darkness. Then he realized it was his own face. He was snarling. He was standing in the street in the dark, and he was snarling. He was snarling, he snarled. The monster was gone. The darkness coiled around him in tatters and wisps.
Wow.
He was the monster now filled with rage. He was the monster now filled with rage, he shouted.
Wow. Wow. A lot of stuff. Oh, might be PNG tuber time. Seeing some lagging going on. All right. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and plug delete motion there. Let me just make sure the microphone is on. Yep, that's what I thought. There we go. Alright, that should sound much better. Why is it not... it's not moving my mouth anymore. That's weird. What's going on here? What the hell is happening here? Oh, wow. Why is it? Not sure why it's doing that. Okay, is it going to move my mouth now? Okay, yeah, now it seems to be working. It wasn't before, though. Well, at least it's working now. Or it seems to be, anyway.
When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond.
Oh, that's how Alan
That's
got
what
the
Alan
angel
wanted.
lamp.
That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had
Aww.
not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes.
Oh, that's
she
wow.
had to see
That's
the
what made her
shadows shifting
vulnerable.
in the corners of her room. Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come.
Aww.
Tonight, the residents were restless.
That's just too
More
cute.
so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again.
Oh dear.
Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand.
Oh no.
The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh. Rose woke up from another dream from her idol. Another message. All through her morning routine, she was humming happily. So happily, she realized she was starting to forget what Alan had told her. Something about a hero who would come to save them all. And the hero... Rose frowned. This won't do, Rose Marigold. You know better than to forget. Something about knitwear. The hero... liked it? Rose nodded, determined. She'd use the knitwork to guide the hero to the secret stashes she had hid in the forest to help them.
Oh wow.
Knitwear to mark the spot. Alan will love that, she thought. Now she only needed the knitwork. Rose thought hard. Mandy May was always knitting. Mandy May would help her.
There we go.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utility.
What happened to the oldest house?
Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Whoa.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Oh, there's more? Oh, Casey.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my
Oh,
ex.
no.
Tell her I'm sorry.
He's gonna get taken, isn't he?
Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
Alright.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Alright.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
Sorry, it was probably rude to save while they were talking, but, you know, just had
It's
to
a
make sure.
shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it.
Oh, no.
Wake's.
Oh.
I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Is she standing inside that box? That has got to be uncomfortable for her.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Kieran, you're better off without her.
Oh
I know I am.
God. I forgot they bonded over their exes.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified.
Oh, God.
Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control.
Yo!
So we keep the files.
Nice.
Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Yeah, give me that. That's mine now. I'm commandeering that in the name of the Federal Bureau of Control, a place that I only just learned I'm a part of. Alright, so let's read some files. Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Location, Bright Falls, Washington. Interviewer, Kieran Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FTC custody and will receive an... Wait, I think we've read this. Yeah, we've read this. We read that. We found that way earlier
Wake
in the
isn't
game.
the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
But we have not read this. Re the Shadow summary. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding the Shadow AA-010 have been discovered. Redacted and Redacted, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Yager in the Bright Falls at the time. Yager is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Yager's appearance is likely a case of the Shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the Shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are A. The Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain range of Cauldron Lake. B. The Shadow can manifest as any individual contained within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. Wow, I pegged all of that. What the hell? I pegged all of that.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Deployment order. Urgent. Situation. At approximately 1900 hours on 13 September 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of AWA-040, the Shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA-03, codename The Lake House, was unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead agent K. Estevez will mobilize the investigation unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow specific equipment, Lot 4-11B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives. To confirm an active event. If an AWE is occurring, then the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check the status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Item classification request 194-F. Summary of findings. Description / para-utility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold, responsible for reoccurring AOEs in the area, is difficult because only the reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming Redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Yager, likely a physical manifestation of a Redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. That is the events of Alan Wake 1. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See AWE 35, that is Alan Wake's American Nightmare. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion. The light switch is a possible OOP, object of power, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on second-hand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine the classification and precise effect of the item. Alright, we learned a lot of things there. Let's go put all that together.
Think. I need to know what information I can still trust.
Looks like we can talk to Tor again.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. He told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the
Those are
light
lyrics
switch is
from
true.
Balance.
Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want.
Balance.
The clicker
God damn
can
it.
make that
I can't remember the
ending
name of the
come
song at the
true.
moment.
But we don't have Wake.
Balance slays a demon. That's it,
Everything
yeah.
we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Indeed. So it is all centered around art. Art, artists, just like I suggested back when we were in the nursing home. That's why the movie came to life. That's why all those other things happened. What the hell? How'd you guys get out?
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan,
Quote unquote drowned.
oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like needs to be happening. We just need to put our fist right through this thing. Which, I mean, I'm the right person for that job.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaako was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls.
Oh.
We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch.
Oh.
That was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
Oh.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
We'll hear the rest of this story in a moment.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Alright, let's finish talking to Ilmo about
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Interesting. Wow, have we gotten to that point where Scratch is literally writing himself out of the story as we speak? Hey, you stop that.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken.
Oh, I think I'm using the wrong controller.
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Jaako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult.
Wow.
They really were fighting the Taken.
What a twist.
We're on the same side.
I didn't see that coming, actually. I kind of had some thoughts about it in the beginning, but when we actually broke into their hideout, I did actually think these guys were evil. But wow, that is pretty wild.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Jaako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Oh.
The clicker can fix this. but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Makes sense. Doesn't make sense. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake
Music.
will make it creep into
Or a
reality.
movie.
But if the
Whoa! Hello, Raiders. Welcome to stream. I hope that you're all having a good evening. We are playing Alan Wake 2.
Only Wake's writing
And if
can
you don't
change
want
the horror
spoilers
story.
for this story,
But I
you
can
should
use the clicker to
probably
change something else.
maybe mute the
Like getting
stream.
Wake out of the dark place.
Because we're pretty far into it at this point. But I hope that you're all having a good evening. Thank you so much for the raid, Star-Crossed. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and give them a shout out. Happy New Year, Doggo Cousin. Wanted to give you some positive cheers. Aw, thank you. That's really kind. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope that it has been good for you. It has been so-so for me so far. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, yes. The clicker.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back
Nice.
to Cauldron Lake.
Vibing is good.
I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Alright, so Saga's gonna make some art to save Alan. She's gonna make fan fiction.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
We're all vibing right now. Well, that is good. Good to
I'm
hear.
gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out.
I am also vibing right now.
I could use your help.
Sorry to dip,
Right.
but I gotta take it easy for now.
Right.
Hope you have a good night, Tommy. Nope, you're good. Have a
run
good
up
evening.
again.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Whoever's left.
For everyone who
Won't
is
let these
here,
fucking
my name
monsters
is
hurt
Dom.
any more
I
of our
am a
We'll do my brother proud.
let me finish listening
Thank
to
you,
Ilmo
Ilmo.
here rattling off. I am a Doberman streamer who plays RPGs and horror games and some visual novels. Most of our channel's flavor here is in the context of mature themes like BDSM and other stuff like that. We mostly just like to chill out, have a fun time, play games, and every now and then we'll be a little bit lewd, but we're mostly pretty chill people. So if you want to check more out about me and see just what I'm about, you can check out some of those social links there.
This is the kind of case my
And
ex
those will
hated.
tell you more.
The ones that might kill
Thank
me.
you so much for the follow,
That's fine. Cases that
Trash
might kill
Mammal,
me were
Trash
my
Mammal
ex's
925. Thank you.
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Tch.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Oh, this is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
All right.
Anybody seen what I like emotionals about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there. Saw them go in early.
Well, they're not locked up anymore. One of them is unfortunately quite dead. Alright, so I wonder if now that we learned all of that information, if we can go to the lake house. Probably not, but I'd like to give it a go. Because, I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't be able to if we know what it is now. Alright, let's go to Cauldron Lake. Looks like it's fully dark now. Oof. Scary. Oh yeah, it is fully dark now. Oh jeez. Dangerous, probably. Alright, what we need is the map. Alright, yeah, we're not going to be able to go in there, I guess. Okay. Oh. Okay, maybe we can just go up there. I didn't think it was that easy. Wow, all this time. Oh, we needed the bolt cutters, that's why. Let's search this place. Anything of interest in here? Does not appear to be so. But the map seems to have some interesting things on it.
There's another lunchbox.
Oh, hey! There's one in here, too. His hair was longer than I remembered, blowing gently in the cool night breeze. I put my hand to his cheek to confirm that he was indeed real. And he was. He was real. Feeling his handsome beard, wild but neatly trimmed, beneath my fingers proved it. You're back, I breathed. Yes, I'm back. I wasn't cold any longer. More fan fiction. Ooh. Manuscript page.
There's another cult stash.
Huh. Oh man, this tree is in the way. Looks like we might have to go around to get to the rest of this. Oh. Whoa. Wait. We may have... Yeah, we've already read these. You read those in the beginning of the game. Alright, so let's go this way. Let's see if we can get to the other side of those cabins by going this way. Looks like it'll let us. So far.
This can't be the right way.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Well then. Oh, okay. Hold on. It looks like we found it. Ah, duck under a tree. Yes, that was very clever. Oh. That was some clever thonking we did. Some very clever thonking. That's interesting. Don't know where that key is. Alright, why would I want to do that? That's just going to lead me down to the newspapers again. There is a key here somewhere. According to the game map. But where is it? Oh, it's not here. It's over here. 4. Two. 6. 4, 2, 6. Why are we counting? Why are we counting? What are we counting to, for that matter? I'm fine with counting. Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Counting is forgiven. All counting is forgiven. My apologies. So does this open this, maybe? No. How the hell are we supposed to get in there, then?
Oh, another rhyme.
Birds, watching you like in that movie, but protective, not attacking. Mythical inspiration, guardian spirits, Norse mythology, or ancient Egyptian. Corvus corax from the family Corvidae. Research symbolism and its uses. Elements, stalking monster, watchful birds. Stakes can't be too high for both risk management and fruitful outcomes. Make sure the rhyming is looser this time. Needs to test the approach for more possibly ambiguous interpretational results. Okay. We're going to be back in 1 minute and 30 seconds, so don't go anywhere. We will return shortly after these messages. Alright, we are back. Welcome back to stream. So it looks like we have another nursery rhyme to be solving, and I think this might be the last one. So that's pretty exciting. Our hero courageous and true, stalked by the monster hatching through. The clever crows call their warning and keep an eye on the battle forming. When the fight is done and over, the hero and the crows reap the rewards left for her. Okay. I think that's where the hero should go. And then the crows... Maybe the rewards? Do we even have crows? Yeah, we do. No.
That's it.
There we go. What did that do? What did I do? Every time I do one of these nursery rhymes, something terrible happens. I have that unsettling... Whoa! Ho! 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 Where the hell did you come from? This guy is different. He's surrounding by something red. Okay, well, he's dead. Whatever red it was, it's gone now. Is that the hiss? Seemed very hiss-like. Hey, it's a deer.
Hate to see them like this.
Nice. What's this? Cauldron Lake closed. The majority of the scenic and beloved Cauldron Lake area was fenced off and access is restricted as a government agency takes over. Tuesday, the unthinkable happened and over the weekend as local tourist destination and beloved fishing spot Cauldron Lake was cordoned off by government officials, citing seismic disturbances in the area. The Federal Bureau of Control has limited access for the foreseeable future. When asked about the effects of this closure will have on the region as a tourist destination, the FBC spokesperson expressed profound regret on the impact this may or may not have on the local economy. This comes as a shock to locals who have enjoyed campground and fishing access around the lake for generations. When interviewing residents around the town to get a feel for the reception, it was clear that tensions were running high. This is an absolute outrage, said Kathy Waller, lifelong Bright Walls resident and volcanologist. There's been no documented volcanic activity in this region for millennia. The only seismic activity going on down there is when the Koskalas take their 4x4s for a joyride on the hiking paths. I just bought a season camp pass, said Ed Randall, a Watery native. I sure hope these feds reimburse my $350, but I'm not holding my breath. In addition to the inconvenience and anger locals were feeling, there is concern as to what this means for the future. Joe and Cindy just put all their savings into that convenience store for the campground. What happens to them? What happens to all the businesses around here that relies on out-of-towners? People are scared, and they want answers. Is your email hacker-proof? Too many people, hackers are the stuff of Hollywood movies and TV shows, dark criminals committing cybercrimes and action movies. But to many people around the world, hackers are a very real threat. Cybercrime experts warn that phishing attempts are on the rise and show little sign of stopping. What is phishing, you might be asking yourself? Phishing is when someone poses as a fake email address in order to trick the recipient into sharing their personal information. Information which could then be used to access bank accounts or other personal databases. Even the most professional-looking emails or text messages can be faked, experts warn, so people are always encouraged to act with caution when sharing information on the net. All it takes is one mistake, and your information could be out there forever. Bright Falls Bookstore Raffle Bonanza. Anyone looking for a gift for the reader in their life would do well to visit the Bright Falls Bookstore this weekend. In an effort to clear out the stock room, Bright Falls Bookstore is raffling off hundreds of old books and collections, including many signed books and items considered collector's editions. All proceeds will go towards renovating the bookstore and charitable donations to the student literacy programs. Tickets for the raffle will be on sale from 9 a.m. to Saturday until 6 p.m. the following day, with drawing take place Monday morning. Whoa. What is that?
Witchfinder's Station.
Property
I've
of the
been there
Federal
before.
Bureau of Control.
Worth
Department of
checking out.
Parafictional Research, lead researcher Dr. Campbell. Keep this container locked at all times. The test item is to be kept separate from the others, as well as a safe distance from the main testing facility, Witchfinder Station. How do I take this? I would like to take that, actually. Okay, I took it.
And another charm.
The father doll. What a weird one to end on. Looks like to wrap this up, we have to go to Witchfinder Station next. Alright, we can still... Wait, what's that? What is that? What the hell is happening? Locked door. Where? In the cabin across the way? Oh. That door? This door here? That door? Guess so. This is point of interest. Where is the point of interest here? I guess it would be there. Well, we already checked all that out. Hey, Davin, thank you for the pets. Oh, that's a wolf. Oh, that's several wolves. All in unison. Oh dear. Okay, we don't have to use it on wolves, I forgot. It's been a little while since I fought wolves. Right? There's so many doggos. Unfortunately not the kind doggos. These are the rude doggos. These are the possessed doggos. Which is why I'm gonna have to nail him in the ass. There we go. It's been a little while since I fought wolves. Sorry, buddy. I had to. You don't understand. It's important. Oh, fuck. You're not coming in here. Not coming in here. No, sir. I'm sorry, guy. You don't understand. I had to do it. Oh, they left paw prints all over the place. That sentence was extra funny because the caption reader read that as they left Paul all over the place. Like just some guy named Paul, just everywhere. Day 1. Some weird animal tried to break in our clubhouse. It was scary. Max hit it off with a big stick and it ran away. I think it was a squirrel before. Our candy stash has gone missing. Maybe it was the squirrel? Day 6. Max found the candy wrappers in the woods. There were some big poops there. It wasn't the squirrel. Day 7. Max has gone missing. Oh dear. Look at the smiley face next to Max has gone missing. Poor guy. Beware the Wicked Witch. Rules. Only one person is the Wicked Witch. Everyone else has to run and hide. When the witch says, beware me, everybody has to change places. If you go to someone else's hiding place, you can tag them and kill them. Don't get tagged and killed. If the Wicked Witch finds you, you're dead. You find the witch's lair, she is caught. Burn the witch. Oh. Alright, let's open this up. Nice. Okay, this one was actually pretty fun. Much better than the math tests. I had no idea how to solve this one either. Alright. Did we get everything here now? I think we did. Alright, we still have to go to Witchfinder Station, though. That's where we're going to wrap this whole nursery rhyme thing up. I do think that is where we should end for tonight, however. It is rather late, and I wasted a lot of time. Well, not wasted, I spent a lot of time doing the setup and stuff for this stream, so unfortunately we will have to cut it short. But thank you guys so much for being here with me. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves despite that. Let me just real quick transform back into I hope that you guys had fun. I certainly did. We seem to have reached a climax of sorts to Alan Wake 2. It seems like we finally have a better idea of what's going on, and we're properly at the end game now. There's still some side stuff to do that I want to get done, and I'm not sure if Alan's story has reached the conclusion that Saga's has yet, so maybe we need to do more for him. But either way, we will be continuing tomorrow, so I hope that you will come back out and visit with me then. And yeah, Don't forget to vote on our poll. That poll has some very interesting results right now, but it's still anybody's game because we still have about a day and a half before the voting ends. So, you know, actually, I think it's just one day now because it closes on Saturday. My bad. Yeah, let me know how the mic sounds if you're here listening to this stream. For those of you who don't know, this is not the mic that I normally use. This is the new mic that I just bought after it was funded on Throne. So I have that all set up now. Let me know how it sounds. Let me know what you think. I am new to audio mixing, so like if I'm too loud or if you feel like I need to play with it more, turn the music down a bit. So if you feel like I need to play with it more, that's useful feedback. Any feedback is useful, really. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. I'll talk to all of you tomorrow. Bye, subbies. I just hit the pop filter. I hope it doesn't fall off.